Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to What's Up 392. And I have rather stupidly jumped in on one of Martin Prop's lethal WKG Winter League 2021 league races that happens to be the Mega Pretzel. It's a route that I've never done before. It's 111 kilometres, which I have done before, but not with this many hills, I don't think. And it's just a really bad idea. Right. True honoured WKG style, I will get the excuses out of the way first. The most significant one is that I've actually had no heating for 3 days. Our boiler blew up and it's taken that long to get it fixed. It literally was about an hour ago that they managed to sort it out. As such, any heaters I had in this room, this freezing cold ice box of a pain cave, we've been using in the house. So that's one of the reasons I've not been able to come out here and do any warming up, any leg looseners during the week. Second excuse, my undercarriage is killing me. It seems that that's the thing that kind of forgets how to behave when you don't cycle for a little while. So doing the ride the other night, I've been in quite a bit of discomfort between then and now. So there we go. Next excuse, I don't know how to dress for this one. It's disgustingly freezing in here at the moment, but I have had to put the fan on because I know I'm going to need it at some point. I'm fully layered, as you can see, woolly hat, but at some point I'm sure I'm going to have to strip all this down and hope that my body temperature is enough to keep me going, because this room is offering me no warmth or comfort at all. And the final one, I haven't eaten enough because I was messing around with the plumber getting the boiler sorted this morning, so I haven't really had a breakfast or anything. But I never intended to do this full distance, I'll be honest with you. In the back of my mind, there was a slight optimism that maybe I'll feel better than I was expecting and I'll just keep going. But I did a 4K warm-up before joining this pen, and that kind of took it out of me. So anyway, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Winter League round, whatever this is, the Mega Pretzel. Go, go, go. Good luck, everyone. Have fun. Hey, look who it is. Mr. Clampy Clamp. So good to see you, man. And I know you're having similar heating issues with your pain cave as well. So good on you for scraping off the icicles and jumping on the bike. Always good to see you, dude. Gordon Jackson's in a group that's good somewhere. I don't know where, but he's at least 36 seconds ahead of me because that's as far up the table as I can see. Clampy just saying he drank enough whiskey last night to simulate our little Montrose meeting. Yeah, I was never a whiskey drinker, and peer pressure's a son of a bitch, and should never have been bullied into it by you boys. Whiskey and Tennant's Super or whatever it was, not a great combination the night before a big ride. Right, as predicted, I'm actually getting quite warm now. I've got leg warmers on, a long sleeve thermal base layer, jersey, hoodie, woolly hat. I think we'll start with the hat. I don't want to get it too sweaty anyway. I'll tell you what's funny. Since obviously adding my accurate, up-to-date weight into Zwift, my avatar is ripped, and I've got arms like Clampy's. But I've met Clampy in real life, and I think his arms are as wide as my legs. So we need some kind of control within Zwift to allocate where the weight is being added, because mine's all belly and boobs. So not particularly fair representation. I mean, look at this. Look at that. I look like a boxer. Speaking of guys whose arms are as wide as my legs, Mr. Dwight Williams, just a bit further up the road. He's in the C category, just 8 seconds further up. Always brilliant to see you, mate. I hope yourself and your family had a lovely Christmas and New Year. And true to form, I have no idea where this route goes. I'm pretty sure it takes on every one of the main Watopia climbs, excluding the Alp, I think. I hope. and the radio tower. So we do the Epic Com, but not the radio tower section, I believe. Definitely do the volcano climb. Yeah, beyond that, I don't really know. Maybe we do the Alp, because I know we're going to the jungle at some point. Oh, time for another layer to go. Okay, there's one question answered anyway. We are doing the Epic Com, but from the reverse side. Okay, so it appears we're not going up the mountain from this side. We're doing a right here and going into the jungle first. Clampy just calling out Martin Prop for having an even streak when it comes to route selection. Yeah, I don't think I've ever put you through the Mega Pretzel. I know some of the routes we've had have been pretty disgusting, but I think Martin is the new king of cane. I've only done 9.7 kilometres, I hate him already. I'm just going to jump forward, have a look at this group ahead. It's got, as we can see here, Mr. Moon, Scott Money, who else we got there? Joel Walker, Dirk Gatsby, C. Van Boven, A. Hain, T. Krager, Tomacho's not far behind. Great looking bunch. I was wondering if any of them had switched to mountain bikes while they're in the jungle, but doesn't look that way. Sorry I'm not talking much, although that's a good thing for a lot of you, but I'm really struggling here. I actually feel really sick. I think I say that in every video, but I'm surprised this early in I feel as sick as I do. I don't really have the inclination to bury myself like I used to, so I don't know how well I'm going to do when we start hitting the real climbs. But I'm pretty scared, I've got to say. I'll just give you a little roll call of who's around me, or on the screen anyway. I can see Van Boven, Hain, Joe Walker, G. Svensson, Dwight Williams, who's grouped with GB and Gordon Sloan, K. Halbersma, and M. Stagg, who's next up the road for us. And it's myself, Neal Clamp, M. Wolf, just 39 seconds back. Dwight did a really good kick to stretch away from myself and Clampy and group up with a couple of guys ahead. So he's looking strong. Right, we're finally out of that frickin' jungle. And I've got to say, Mr. Neal Clamp, you absolute legend, basically towed me through there. And I'm struggling as it is, I can't imagine what it would have been like without having your wheel. With the exception of Clampy, who's clearly riding within himself to stay with me, I'm a good couple of minutes off the next group of D-Cats. Oh no, hang on, there's Hal Bersmer at 1:11 ahead and Stagg at 16 seconds ahead. And then there's a big jump. But like I said, I'm not finishing this, so I can't take the competition around me too seriously. Chain drop. Please don't have jammed. It's jammed. Nope, got it. Nope, or have I? Come on. Yes, I got it. It had jammed, but not terribly. Okay, we're rolling again. Thank you, Clampy, for waiting. You really shouldn't have done, man. I forgot all about the chain drops on this trainer. On this, well, the bike group set and trainer combination that just doesn't seem to like each other. I'll take some responsibility for that one. I think I was trying a bit of a silly gear change, as is often the case. Okay, moment of truth. Are we going up the mountain or back down into Watopia mainland? We're going up the mountain, aren't we? Yep, we're going up the mountain. Okay. Alright, at least now I know. This is the first mega climb. Nervous every time I change gear with the front ring now. The dreaded C word, rearing its ugly head, cramp, starting to feel it, and try and put it out of my mind and hope that I can just keep this sort of steady pace. We're catching up with Joel, who I think has been taking it easy. Dwight, look at that, he was with us in the jungle, now 3.5 minutes ahead, awesome stuff. Gordon Sloan stretched his legs as well, great going guys, obviously held good reserves for when we hit this climb. I'm still with Clampy, who's been waiting for me. He's on a recovery ride, I've discovered. So, luckily I'm not hindering his actual race by him slowing down and waiting for me. Oh, there's a name I'm really pleased to see, Mr. Len Capel. He's 15 kilometres ahead of me, but just behind me on the names list. So great to see you, Len. I hope yourself and Mick are keeping really well. Had a nice Christmas, New Year and all that jazz. Oh, look at some of the other names that have popped up. Craig Sybil, Jack Gorilla, Tony Kirkhouse, and I'm pretty sure I just saw the legend that is Mr. How Y. So good to see you all. Chain again. Come on! Ah, why couldn't I just rolled over the top before that happened? Okay, looks like we're about to make contact with the legend Mr. Joel Walker, but I think he's having connection issues. Keeps flicking on and off screen. But nevertheless, absolutely brilliant to be on course with you again, my friend. Superb. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's back. So good to see you. Would you look at that? Made it to the top of the frickin' mountain. Not the radio tower, admittedly, but oh, I'm pretty pleased with that. Done this mountain twice in a week, so yeah, Pretty chuffed. I think we've made a gentleman's agreement, myself, Clampy and Joel. We're going to roll down the other side for the 3 miles and jump off. My cramp has subsided, or certainly hasn't progressed. Still feel very sick, but luckily this next bit shouldn't be particularly strenuous. I like the idea that I could carry on when I get to the bottom of this hill, and I probably could a little bit, but as I mentioned earlier, I don't really, I don't know, I'm just not keen on just absolutely emptying myself at the moment. I think I need to ease my way back into this, and my first 2 rides have been, well, both up this freaking mountain, so I'll push myself harder on the next one by choosing a flat short race, I think, and then just see if I can go all out for as long as I can. Oh, well, thank you Clampy and Joel for your company up the mountain. Clampy for dragging me through the forest as well. Absolutely wicked. It's just nice riding with you guys. I know I'm nowhere in this race. Speaking of the race, obviously it's a league race and I'm completely out of touch with who's doing what and where, so sadly I can't give you any kind of league position update. That's all in the very, very brilliantly capable hands of Mr. Martin Prop, who's doing a stunning job. And actually, Martin, if I don't remember to message you, can we add Ed Angeli to the league rankings? He messaged me just before I got on here, and I said I'd message you directly and haven't done so yet. So if you haven't heard from me before this video comes out, please give me a nod and I'll talk to you about it. You know what I'm like. Oh, all right, a bit of uphill. Oh, now I can feel the cramp coming. Yeah, I can't push myself on these little climbs. I quite fancy jumping out the saddle and having a bit of a blast up this one to go over the top, but no. Oh, it's starting to sting. Tell you what I might do, if everything's in order for me to be able to do it, I might jump on the Critty Critty Bang Bang on Tuesday, because that's always a very intense, fast blast, and it would be a good way for me to get a proper idea of what I can and can't do at the moment, and I'll be happy to really dig deep in that one because it's a short race. So hopefully I'll see you there. Just to give you an idea how cold it is in this shed, I was actually overheating from that climb and just messaged Clampy to say that. But just a couple of minutes of freewheeling down there, I've still got my fan on. I'm freaking freezing now. Yeah, Clampy, once he stops rolling, he's done. Same with me, dude. I'm only pedaling now just to try and get some warmth back in my body until we get to the bottom of this. What I will do when I stop is I will quickly try and jump to as far forward as I can, see who's actually leading the race, if at all possible. In fact, I'll do that now. You don't need to see me rolling down the rest of this. Oh, Jane! There's Jane! Oh, I must have seen her already and given her a ride on. So good to see you, Jane. I hope yourself and Nadia are keeping well. And Pi, the cat. Oh, Padrone. Sorry if I look like I'm cherry picking people and ignoring others, but well, I am, to be honest. These are just people I've really missed. So good to see you, Padrone. Paul Elliott Kowalczyk. Dude. Henrik Dijkstra. Ralph Aliash. I'm sure I saw. Where's he gone? Ralph. Oh, Stuart Bailey. Oh, I can't click on anyone now. Right, anyway, let's get back to the job in hand. By the way, I'm not sure if any of my ride-ons have been working, because I've not had any myself during this race, and that might just be because no one likes me and didn't give me a ride-on. But I usually get at least one, and I've not had any at all. Oh, Mr. Coveney. Oh, Van der Kooy. Look at this, Linus is there. Sort of. Oh, there's Mr. Bailey. Oh, yeah. All the boys and girls are in town. Love it. Anyway, I keep getting distracted. There was Ralph anyway, right? Just another distraction. Good to see you, man. There's Linus. Henrik, Tony, Ian Elston, James Guppy, Rudy Plasma, Mr. Fletch. Right. I can't get to any A cats, so Paul Elliott Kowalczyk looks like he might be... Oh, hang on, what was his distance? So he's done 57.8 kilometres. 58.2 is N. Blomberg in the C's. Unless he collapses later on, I would suggest that he's probably deserving of being in a higher category than that. Oh look, Gordon Jackson, Percy Santamaria. I think I just saw Hans Petter Summerson. There's Velo Viking, Geert Anderson. I love it. But yeah, based on the distances I can currently see, 58.6 is the furthest anyone's gone. So it's N. Blomberg, followed by this group here with Percy Santamaria, N. Blomberg, Gordon Jackson, S. O'Neal, Rudy Paulsma. Yeah, I'm not going to bother trying to guess any other positions. Suffice it to say, you're all ahead of me, doing a cracking job, and it's just amazing to see you all. Right, I'm going to wrap up now. Well, actually, let's get back to me and see if I've actually stopped. Yeah, I have. Clampy's signed off. Joel Walker is just further up the road. Right, I'll just send Joel a message, then I'll continue with the ride-ons, end my race. Thank you all. Good luck to everybody else in the rest of this race. Sorry I can't stick with it. Martin, prop monster, you absolute hero for putting this on and managing it. It looks like it was a really good series so far, and this event was... I wish my legs enjoyed it as much as I did, because I like the idea of the achievement as much as anything else, but maybe next time. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for riding. Thank you for continuing to support the group. That's it. See you all soon.